My name is Michael Clark.
I'm Jebediah Smith.
Zachary Gomez.
And we're here to talk today about the gaming and a trendy nerd. So I guess the first point we should talk about is bro games. So anyone have a definition of bro games?
Well, I think bro games is...
Games that you play with your bros is my guess.
Ooh, that's a good one. Games that kind of appeal to the lowest common denominator of people, but you can't really be classified as a gamer nerd if you just play those specific games.
So I think examples of that would be...
I don't know, like FPS military games, like Call of Duty.
Or Madden.
Madden.
Madden's not first-person shooter.
Well,
You don't need.
I would consider that
a bro game.
Yeah, I would consider that a bro game. I would also consider more modern Assassin's Creeds into the bro game category.
Well, with Assassin's Creed Unity, it's a lot different than other Assassin's Creeds. Continuing.
Let's talk about the modern military shooter. So, thoughts?
See, from Call of Duty Black Ops to Call of Duty Ghosts, the storylines have basically been the exact same. You're just protagonists in a military setting, and your whole goal is to find the main head terrorist while many of your friends die in the process.
Yeah.
Fun.
So they have a very common story, like very linear story.
Except for Advanced Warfare, the new Call of Duty that just came out. It's a lot different for one because...
Don't want to spoil it, though.
Then cover your ears because this is a spoiler.
Woo!
So with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, the whole plot starts off with you're working for the military, and once again, your whole goal is to find the main bad guy head terrorist and kill him. But about halfway through the game, you complete this goal, and you find out that the company you work for, because at some point you lose your arm and a company called Atlas takes you. Some huge tech company that runs all the military in the world, pretty much. You find out that the head of Atlas is an extremely corrupt, power-hungry money mongrel whose only goal it is to take over the world. And you find this out, and then you end up going rogue, going back to the military and stopping him.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to stop you there because I'd like to get on to our next topic. The invasive people into nerd culture. So, you want to start with that?
The invasive nerd?
The invasive people into nerd culture. So, like, the bro gamers.
Into, like, serious games and all
So,
that.
like,
And,
people
starting to nerd out.
People that, like, play bro games and consider themselves a nerd.
Like, let's say jocks who play Call of Duty try to play Mirror's
I'd say
Edge.
they'd probably play more Madden, though.
Yeah.
Because they're like, let's practice our football skills with a different team. Yeah, we'll get better.
So
playing a video game about football definitely helps your football skills.
I would say
Like
that
stuff.
I would say that that the bro gamers really like kind of watered down nerd culture. Nerd culture over the years was defined by comic books, games like role-playing games, tabletop, that kind of
I
stuff.
feel like the definition of nerd has changed and diversified so much in the past years.
The definition of everything has practically changed.
Yeah.
With the oncoming generation of white girls.
White girls.
Starbucks, man. Gotta get me that Starbucks.
But so I guess we kind of should go into the definition of a nerd since we're going into invasive people. So let's just have our personal definitions of a nerd. So, what's your personal definition of a nerd?
Well, if you asked me 5 years ago, I would have said a nerd is somebody who wore plaid shorts with really high suspenders with underwear that rides up their... Pardon my language. And wears extremely thick glasses and is a bookworm.
So then what would your definition be now?
I kind of lost my definition because I turned in somewhat of a nerd because I'm a huge book nerd. I love reading, and I'm a huge gamer nerd for one.
So
there's too many different definitions to really classify it as one.
I would say at least a gaming nerd is someone who plays a diverse array of games, even bro games sometimes, and just has fun with gaming and doesn't care what the genre is as long as it's good.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you personally. But, well... So what was I saying again?
You were talking about nerds.
Well,
Nerd.
nerds.
Yeah, a gaming nerd, more specifically.
I would say I'm definitely a gaming nerd since the day I was born.
So...
The first game I played was, I believe, Super Mario 64. And I was actually
that's
quite
a good
good
one.
at that.
Yeah, so...
To beat my age.
Should we go on to our next topic, hardcore gaming.
Well, onto hardcore gaming. Hardcore gaming can be defined really to me as somebody who spends a vast majority of their time playing nothing but video games.
And maybe,
But a wide array of video games, not just
and
the same one.
maybe a lot of competitive games can fall into that category, like Dota, League of Legends. I guess Call of Duty could fall into that.
Yeah.
I guess Call of Duty could fall into that
I
category.
know one guy obsessed and he has to be the best at it and everything has to be Call of Duty. Yay.
Who is that?
Alec.
Oh.
Just we should
So,
name names.
okay, role playing. Has anyone played a role playing game?
You
Doesn't matter
told me.
what.
Eh,
I've seen
well,
it on
it depends
TV.
on your definition of role-playing games.
Well, like you know, the generic kind of role playing, like Skyrim, things like that.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
of course.
I play Skyrim a lot.
A lot of people play Skyrim.
So, I would associate role playing with being an actor in certain
Yeah.
situations, like tabletop role playing. It's still gaming. I think
Yeah.
that's part of nerd culture. Have any of you done a tabletop role playing session?
Ooh.
I have not.
I remember doing one, but I just don't remember how long ago.
Yeah, me personally, I play a lot of games like World of Darkness, you know, Werewolf Vampire Hunter. I've played a bit of Pathfinder. I haven't played D&D, but I would say role-playing games is a really big part of nerd culture.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
so let's wrap this up just talking about what has gaming culture transformed into over the course of our lives that we've been gamers.
Well, as with many things... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
There are certain games that just completely change from their own points.
A game of that comes to mind is Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Ooh,
changed
Resident
from you know
Zombies to
you know-
Los Illuminados to just
Well, the
Whatever the-
Illuminados are kind of zombies. They're infected with the plague.
I would say they transformed
Infected.
from survival horror to action games just primarily.
pretty much like, oh, I'm running out of bullets. I need to find a place with bullets instead
think
of
Res-
oh hey, look, a crow, free grenade.
I think Resident Evil 4 was the last one that clung to the original Resident Evil cliche.
You know, the slow kind of walking zombies, even though they
Yeah.
did use tools. I didn't find too much wrong with that, though would have preferred just the mindless zombies.
I liked the bosses on there personally. It's
Oh god, the
very good.
regenerators were terrifying.
Oh,
I had nightmares about the regenerators. I'm
I
not gonna
love
lie.
those,
But,
and hated those at the same time.
So I would say gaming culture over the years has turned into something not what it was. I mean,
Yeah, it's diversified so much. It's so incredibly difficult to classify under one category.
yeah, I would say they changed from the stereotypical nerds and suspenders into more people, you know, playing games and things like that. But I would say there are still invasive people that don't really technically qualify as a
Agreed.
nerd.
Well, I think we've wasted enough of these people's time. We should probably head off.
Well, I'd
Alright.
say before we go, we should at least name our favorite old game that we have played.
Ooh, mine would probably have to be Legends of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Mine would have to be the Elder Scrolls Daggerfall.
Daggerfall is actually pretty good. I have that, but I'd say mine is a semi-new, semi-old on the GameCube, Killer 7.
All right, this has been Michael Clark.
Charles Bukowski.
Zachary Gomez.
Not really Charles
See you
Bukowski.
next time.